So we made mention of this during our open tonight, and I said we would provide greater details as we went along. We are not in the regular visitors television booth tonight. 3-0 to Guillorme.
I know. I came here and went to the booth, and people grabbed me, almost tackled me, and pushed me into this booth.
So when we came here last September, we were told the tale of the Ring Central Coliseum Possum, who apparently makes a home. There's ball 4 and Guillorme's on. Makes a home in the visitors' TV booth, and in fact, that's the booth that we normally are in, and only our poor camera guy is left there. So the Angels played here at the beginning of the season. They were the first team in, and Wayne Randazzo, our friend, is now the television voice of the Angels, and he told us that in the opening game of the season, the Possum, who apparently lives somewhere in the wall behind that visitors' TV booth, made an appearance during the game in their booth.
Was it like nibbling at him, or
it was just, crawling around
like a cat
minding
would.
its own possum business, walking across the counter? I mean, he wasn't trying to horn in on the broadcast. He was just doing his possum things. Anyway, so they set traps for this possum, but he's proved elusive. And now the A's had been on the road. They were on the East Coast. They came from Baltimore, where they played yesterday. So nobody's been in that booth for a few days. And that's a way to Nito, and Caprillion really digging a hole for himself. 2 walks and now 2-0. So when our tech people walked into the booth, because it takes a lot to set up a booth for a broadcast, especially a road broadcast, because our equipment isn't in there, and they have to put everything together, the audio and the video and everything. So they walk in the booth and immediately were met by the stench of the possum having done his business in the booth.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So apparently the booth reeked so badly of possum leavings that an executive decision was made to move us to this booth, which is somewhat smaller and has a few impediments, like there's a pole right in front of me. See there's a pole right here. Yeah.
See, no pole there.
No pole there.
But a possum there.
You can see there.
So you had to choose between possum and pole.
And I chose pole.
Okay.
That's ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So 3 walks by Caprillion. Now, here's the pole, just in case you were wondering what I was talking about.
It's right in front of you.
The actual pole right in front of my face. But I can bob and weave like the best of them. When I do college basketball, a lot of times we're on the floor and the coach is right in front of us, so you have to kind of bob and weave.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm familiar with the scenario. Bases loaded, 1 out for Nimmo. And Brandon takes curveball for a strike, 0-1. Now, you might have noticed when we did our open from this impromptu setting that the SNY on the banner behind us was not perfectly centered. Well, that's part of the residue of making a last-minute move. So, here's our position in the booth. We have our RoboCam, and normally the SNY logo would be fully in the shot, but you can only do so much.
You know what network we're on. I mean, come on.